Hello Pisces, this is the Sunwoman. Welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. For my current subscribers, welcome back. And if you are new to my channel, welcome. I'm a nurse empath, I'm an intuitive reader and astrologer, and I am here to help you navigate this journey and help you raise your consciousness. If you are interested in a private reading, if you like this video, please contact me. My information is in the box below. Please like and share this video if it resonates with you, and please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Alright, so this reading is going to be for the month of May for my fish, my Pisces friends, Pisces Sun and Rising. And I just want to say that starting with doing a little channeling of the astrology right now, there's an important transit that you're dealing with right now, Pisces, which is the planet Neptune to your sign of Pisces. And, you know, Neptune is your natural ruler, okay? So when we do have a planetary return of our ruler, it can be a significant time in our lives. But for you, Pisces, you know, I feel like what's going on with Neptune could be, you know, there are positive aspects to it, which are there could be a very significant increase in your spirituality or your focus on spirituality. Some of you may become more interested in expanding your consciousness, raising your consciousness, your intuitive awareness, your psychic awareness. Some of you may become even more intuitive. You know, Pisces are born with very strong intuition, and you may find that that's being heightened with this Neptune transit. Another thing is that the flip side, though, of that, well, no, let's stay on the the positive expression. Many of you may become more interested in art, in music, in expressing spirituality through some kind of creative pursuit. Okay, so I definitely recommend those things if you've ever been interested in, you want to play an instrument, or you want to start painting, something like that. That would be something that would be very healing to you. And also, Pisces is a very humanitarian sign. So because you've been through all of the other signs, right? So you're the 12th sign of the zodiac. You have incarnated through all the others. So there is a very strong sense of empathy with Pisces for the plight of others, okay? And so many of you can inspire and be inspirational through your works. If it's not an artistic or a musical endeavor, it could also, it could be writing, could be poetry. It could be devoting yourself to some kind of humanitarian or charitable organization or movement, okay? So significant time for you to be raising your level of consciousness, spiritual awareness, as well as helping others to do that through your skills and talents, right? And your empathy. Now, on the more difficult side, Neptune can tend to create a sense of fogginess. Okay, so some of you may be having a difficult time motivating yourself or seeing clearly the path in front of you. There may be a tendency to, express more that kind of wishy-washy side of Pisces, where you're, not able really to make decisions because you're kind of weighing both things, and you're going, the one fish is swimming to the left, the other fish is swimming to the right. So make sure that when you're dealing with other people, Pisces, that you are being as upfront and above board and clear in your communication and in your intentions, because you don't want to be accused of being deceitful or holding on to information that could be significant, to other people in your life. You also want to be very careful of getting involved in any situations that are really not clear or above board, or you don't really know what's going on behind the scenes. Make sure that you're using your Pisces intuition to to take a look at what's going on behind the veil, if you are able to do that. Another transit that you're going to be dealing with is the planet Mars is currently in Aquarius, but it is going to be going retrograde. And that's happening around the 13th of May. So, I'm sorry, not retrograde. Forgive me, I was thinking of Venus, which is going retrograde in Gemini. Mars is going to be moving into the sign of Pisces around May 13th. So, Mars is not really a very comfortable. Mars in Pisces is not comfortable because Mars is very Martian, right? That's the ruler of Aries. So Mars is masculine, aggressive, initiative, ambition, Mars is the planet of war. So these are not usually strong Pisces traits, right? Pisces is more laid back, more creative, more intuitive, more easygoing. So with Mars in your sign, it may, you could be feeling like, quote unquote, a fish out of water, right? You could be dealing with masculine energy in your life, other men, or, masculine energy, period, that is, causing you some conflict, provoking you. There could be arguments. There could be power struggles. There could be confusion, especially with Mars and Neptune in your sign. People, you could be creating or be the recipient of conflict because of unclear motivations, okay, unclear intentions. So, as I said, important for you to be above board and important for you to do your due diligence and make sure that the people that you're dealing with in your life, especially men, masculine energy, that they are who they say they are, or they are going to do what they say that they're going to do. Because there's, again, that wishy-washy quality could, come through with the people that you're dealing with. Make sure you make your intentions clear. If you're a male Pisces, don't be accused of leading people on because your intentions, be careful with sexual energy there too, that you're not getting into, male or female, that you're not getting into relationships that are purely physical and that you're leading a partner on, as to your intentions, okay? Be very upfront if you're connecting with people on that level. Okay, so let's see what the messages are for Pisces for the month of May. Pisces, May. We're doing a 6-card reading with the Tattoo Tarot. And I'll be laying down 2 oracle cards to start and complete the reading. But again, a positive expression of that Mars and Neptune in Pisces is having a lot of energy and drive. As I said, in those areas, if you're a creative person, then you may find that you can work, long hours on a work of art or a musical piece or, something, again, some creative works. You have a lot of focus, energy, drive, and you can I see some people who are working with metals or iron, whether you're a sculptor or some creative, some artistic expression that deals with metals, especially iron, because that's Martian. and water. Okay, so something that revolves around water. I don't know, what those could be, but could be very very creative expression for you. Okay, and let's take 2 cards from be careful around water also, okay, because Mars can cause accidents when you're not careful, when you're rushing along, be careful around the water. Be careful to take necessary precautions if you're going to be around the water, or if you are on a boat or doing some kind of water sports. Be very careful as well, because Mars could indicate injuries or accidents that have to do with the water. Be careful with cars around water too. Okay? All right. Let's see. All right, so let's see. We're starting off with, okay, retreat. Wow, that is so, I just noticed. Look at the background here and the colors and my background here, my backdrop. Very similar coloration and in the landscape. So interesting. Okay, so we have retreat here, Pisces. So the theme coming into May, the number 33, that's a master number, very powerful master number. A timely departure, letting go. These are some of the key words in this card. Withdrawal, reevaluation, retirement. Don't hesitate to walk away. Okay, so some of you have retreated from someone, something, a situation. Some of you have had to withdraw from any of those things. Some of you have walked away from maybe a relationship or a work situation. You've had to kind of rethink your involvement in something, and it was time. That's what this is saying, that it's time. Just like the geese, know when it's time to leave and go south, and they know when it's time to come back north. It's a natural progression that either you have followed or you have been led to, led to those actions or lack of action. But coming into May, out of April, there definitely has been a letting go of a situation or pursuit. Some of you have left one place and moved to another, okay? And maybe some of you have decided to retire, because of the financial situation going on right now, or maybe lost a job, furloughed, and you've decided, I'm just gonna wrap this era of my life up, and move on to something else. If you have the freedom to be able to do that, the security to do that. So yeah, departure. All right, some kind of, but I don't see it as a negative thing. I see it as a natural progression in your life. Okay. And the 33 is a master number, as I said, so that's definitely a God number. Linda Goodman, in one of Linda Goodman, my favorite astrologers, her book says, when we slumber, God speaks to us in numbers. Okay, so the number 33 could be very significant to you. Like 11, 22, 33 is a master number, master builder number. So you can definitely look up the meaning of 33. All right, so we have the 9 of Wands reversed and the Lover's card. Okay, so yeah, the 9 of Wands reversed is a retreat card. That's 100%. Okay, and with the Lovers here, some of you have retreated from maybe an emotional relationship, a partnership. There And I think, with the Nine of Wands reversed, there has been, you were battered. Okay, you've been battered. There was a fight, or there was a turmoil. There was some having to stand your ground, having to stand up for yourself, having to fight against forces that are stronger than you, more powerful than you, being overcome, because the Nine of Wands right side up. And I do, as you see, I do read reversals, because for me, it works for me. The reversals speak to me because most of the time, I attribute the reversals to blocked energy, not necessarily to some dire, extremely negative interpretation of the card. No, for me, the reversals are blockages to the natural energy that of the archetype. So with the Nine of Wands right side up, this person is, he or she has been through hell. They're scarred, they're battered, they're bruised, but they are standing their ground. Okay, they are standing their ground, and because they're standing their ground, they're going to push on through, right? But with the Nine of Wands reversed here, I feel like in some situation you've been overcome, right? You couldn't stand your ground. Either it wasn't worth it to you to stand your ground, or you didn't have the strength, or the forces beyond your control were so much stronger than your ability to withstand the attack or the waves that were coming in, that you had to let go. Okay, and according to this retreat card, the letting go was perhaps the right thing to do. It was timely. Okay, it was possibly for your best interest. The Lover's card here can represent a love relationship. It also can represent often with the Lover's card, there are three figures on the card, so it could be third-party situations. It could be a love affair. It could be that you had to make a choice between two people, and that you were trying to resist that, but eventually you had to make that choice. And now perhaps you've regained balance, okay? Perhaps by letting go of one situation, you've been able to rebalance, or, reunite, or stabilize another situation. Okay, Gemini could be significant here. Lovers is the Gemini card, and the lovers can indicate a sexual relationship, physical relationship that may be rebalanced. Okay, so the current energies. We have the Five of Swords reversed and the Moon reversed. Okay, so interesting. So this definitely reflects that Neptune energy that I was talking about, because the Moon reversed for me can talk about things that are hidden, that are coming out into the light. The Five of Swords reversed, usually when the Five of Swords is right side up, someone has won the battle, but at what cost, right? So this could be you, this could be your situation. You may have stopped trying to fight the battle, whatever this was. Again, the Nine of Wands reversed. You have let go of those swords, let go of that fight, release that fight. No longer have the strength to keep fighting for something. And also with the Five of Swords, many times the Five of Swords can represent someone walking away from you, or you walking away from someone else, right? But reversed here, maybe there's been a decision not to walk away. Okay, so it could be someone, it could be the person that you are connected with the Lover's card, that there has been a decision to stay in this relationship or to let another situation go so that you can remain in this relationship. But still, the moon here reversed still gives the energy of deception, of secrets, of things remaining hidden. I do feel, though, that, wow, I'm looking at the moon card, and I just noticed with this deck that you have an eclipse here. Now, you could interpret this as the new moon waxing to full and then waning, but for me, this really has an energy of an eclipse, and we are having eclipses in June. I just want to take a look here, the eclipses, and see what sign they're going to be in. For astrology, let's see, give me 1 second. I wasn't expecting this card to come up, so I feel this could be significant. Lunar eclipse in June is going to be in the sign of, okay, trying to find that. Alright, I'm sorry about this. Let me see, the lunar eclipse in June. Of course, okay, eclipse is in Gemini. Yeah, so the eclipse is going to be in, the sun will be in Gemini, the moon will be in Sagittarius, so in Sagittarius. So for you, Pisces, let's see, Pisces, Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Sagittarius would be your 10th house if you have Pisces rising. So for some of you, this is going to affect your professional life, possibly. This eclipse, something or someone could be eclipsed out of your life, or that eclipse could shine a light on things that have been hidden. So yeah, definitely some underlying, like there are undercurrents here, right? There are some undercurrents, especially with that Neptune, things that are not clear, not cut and dried, right? Not completely above board. So intentions, decisions, communication, choices that are not 100% above board, I'm getting with the moon and 5 of Swords. Underlying, someone could be doubting you, or there could be some underlying distrust here. Could be in a relationship, because on this 5 of Swords card, I'll show it right side up. You have you have a man who is walking up the steps and walking out. You have a woman who is sitting on the edge there, perhaps. Well, it looks like a woman. I'm not sure. But you have another person here who is sitting on the edge, kind of in despair. And this all-seeing eye, like seeing clearly. I see clearly now what's going on here, right? And the water here could be emotions. Okay, so yeah, I hope that makes sense to you. I hope as we get deeper into May, then this energy may become clearer. But look here, let's take a look here. You have, towards the end of May, completely different energy. It's interesting. You have the Wheel of Fortune and the Two of Cups. So it looks like there is going to be some kind of positive development where a relationship is concerned. good luck, some kind of transformation, positive energy there, a connection between two people, a love relationship that is mutual, balanced, definitely positive developments. And any one of these signs could be significant to you: Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius. So it looks like the outcome here is that there will be probably a strengthening of a bond, mutual connection that is solid. This definitely talks about love. There's a flower here, so there is something blooming. Give it time. The 10 of the Wheel of Fortune is definitely healing energies. So, there could be a positive change in whatever this strange energy is that you're experiencing mid-May, that just creates an improvement in the relationship. Let's see. Yeah, I definitely see someone who is, with the reversed Five of Swords here, someone who may have been thinking about leaving a relationship or walking out of a relationship, walking away, but who decides to stay there, who decides maybe that it is, tries to make the most respectable decision here, and in doing that, prevents themselves from committing deception. So let's see what the outcome here is. Okay, we have the opposition card. Interesting. Wow, there's a lot of conflicting energy here, Pisces. It's funny, all of the readings that I've done have been very clear-cut, cut and dried, but a lot of conflicting energy here, with the retreat, and then the reconnection, and then the letting go, but, possibly making choices that are the best choices under the circumstances, and then a resurgence or a rebalancing or reconnection. And then we have the outcome here being the opposition card. So two people who are on opposite sides, right? The situation's upside down. Opposite viewpoints, personal differences, a communication gap, disharmony, misunderstandings, and estrangement. So, wow. I was talking about that Pisces energy, with you have the one fish that goes to the left and the one fish that goes to the right, and I'm just really getting that energy here, where you have, like, it's almost a split, maybe like not a split personality, but two different minds here. Okay, retreating from a situation, being overwhelmed by it, coming back to another situation, perhaps, still there being mental energy focused on possibly leaving, but not letting go because of maybe fear of intentions being revealed, secrets being revealed, and then, some movement, positive movement forward into another connection, or stronger or strengthening of a connection, but there also being differences here. So, we could be talking about two different people. We could be talking about, I did with the Lover's card, I talked about it could be third-party situations. So it could be you connecting with one person in opposition with another. Perhaps this is, something, a relationship that was left. There's still tension there with that person, but you're able to move forward with another. So, an interesting combination of harmony and disharmony going on in your situation, possibly for May, Pisces. You will know if this reading resonates, for you. If it does not, check your rising sign, or if you have Pisces rising, check your sun sign. Okay. All right. So interesting energy. You know what? I'm going to throw one more card here. All right. So we have the Ten of Cups. Wow. So the Ten of Cups is definitely a card about happiness, about connection. Ten of Cups is a happy marriage, happy relationship, happy family life, fulfillment. So there's definitely emotional fulfillment here. So, whatever the situation might be, Pisces, I do feel that there is the opportunity for a strong emotional situation, healing, connection, happiness, joy, your cups being filled. 10 is the end of the cycle. So the culmination, or, the highest that you can go. But definitely some other energies here underlying for, possibility of conflict, but perhaps this Ten of Cups, Two of Cups, Ten of Swords, I'm sorry, not Ten of Swords, but Wheel of Fortune energy is so strong and overriding that it will mitigate, whatever opposition you may be dealing with other people or someone else in your life. Okay? All right, Pisces, if this resonated for you, please like and share the video. Please contact me for a private reading if you're interested in that. And, please stay safe, stay strong and focused and healthy. And as always, I bid you all good things, and Namaste.